One of the most common questions we get about living in a motorhome, or to be fair, even when we were living on a boat for 15 years, was how do we do our laundry? And given that we are now in a car park about to do our laundry, I figured now was a really good time to show you. Hey, I'm Kat and welcome to Wandering Bird. On this channel we share tips and tricks for motorhome and campervan owners to help you get the most from your time on the road. If you're planning on being on the road for a while, whether it's just a couple of weeks or forever and ever and ever, one of the things you're going to have to figure out is how to do your laundry. I'll be honest, it was easier in Europe because there are laundrettes all over the place, especially around big supermarket stuff. But it is becoming much easier in the UK now because they've got a similar sort of system set up. So as well as laundrettes that you find in towns and cities, which are great and fine to use, but with a motorhome parking can be a bit of a pain. But now big supermarkets are getting laundrettes put outside, like the one that we're about to use today. So I thought I'd show you how we find them, how we use them, so that you can use the same if you need to in the future. So the first thing that we have to do is find a laundrette. When we were living on a boat, we generally found actual proper laundrettes, like the proper buildings that had all the washing machines and stuff in. And that worked fine. It was a bit of a pain. Of course, it was much easier to have one in your house, but we didn't have one in the boat. So they were fairly straightforward to find. You literally just type in laundrette into Google and find your nearest one. Now, there are a new thing going on. I don't know how new they are, but they're fairly new, where you can get laundrettes outside loads of supermarkets. Morrison's are popular for doing this, but at the moment we're outside of Tesco's. Well, to be fair, it's a shopping centre, and they've got one in there too. So these are really common in Europe, and I always thought it was a bit weird, but it's definitely becoming more popular here, and it makes so much sense because you can stick your laundry in and then go do your shop, which is what I'm going to do in a minute. So first things first, the way that we find them, they're called Revolution. There's also another type, and the way that we find them is literally just searching on the Revolution website for your town name or wherever you're at. We did this one for here. We're currently in Northampton, and yeah, we found this place and we've pulled up. Often the hardest bit is finding parking for the motorhome, especially because we've got a trailer on the back, but we managed to find a decent sized car park, and we're here at a time where it's not too busy, just as they were about to open. So yeah, plenty of parking. We put the motorhome and the trailers all in here. The wash takes about 40 minutes and then the drying takes about the same time. So we're going to be here for about an hour and a half. I'll show you what these machines work. And that's it. Told you it wasn't complicated. And now you know how we can do laundry on the road, which is good because that way we don't have to have as many clothes in the van, and we've got more space for other things like dogs who are fast asleep at the moment, don't we? I know, he's ridiculously cute. But yeah, I hope you found that useful. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to get more tips and tricks for motorhoming and campervanning, then by all means hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.